Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'm going to start the baiting process of two mortar trays. As you can see, they are right full of castings, and while I'm going to bait out the worms to give these castings a chance to dry out, so I'm going to try a little bit of a different way to bait my worms out of here. This particular bin right here has a lot of worms in it, so I'm going to get started here and show you what I'm going to do. We're going to open up the center here, right down to the bottom. Make a nice deep hole, so I'm actually right on the bottom of the mortar tray. And what I've done is I've grabbed a couple trays from Canadian Tire, and I melted holes all the way around. And now we're going to put some food in it. So we're going to place this tray in the middle here, push it down. So that's sitting there. And we're going to take a little bit of paper, about 2 handfuls. This is cross-cut shredded paper, envelopes, that type of thing. And then here I've got frozen cubes of pureed food. This will be all kinds of different vegetables that are in here. And what we're going to do, because of the size of these trays that I put in the ground here, I think we're going to go with 3. So we're going to put one right at the edge here, one on the middle, and pop another one out here, and we're going to put this one up on the bottom here. And then we're going to cover up with some more newspaper. Well, before I do that, let's throw a little bit of grit in here. And I'm going to throw in just a little bit of coffee grounds. And then we're going to cover this up with paper. And we're going to load that top up because it is going to get quite wet. And then I'm going to check on this bin here in about, let's say probably 4 or 5 days. There's a lot of worms in here, so I want to make sure that I can get them out here, and so I can work with these castings a lot quicker. And again, I will be doing another mortar tray just like this one here. It's ready to go, and I will be back because I want to check my 360. I did feed it a large chunk of pumpkin. I want to see how it's doing. And I know it's going to be ready to work the castings through soon too. In fact, I have quite a few bins. The castings are all kind of coming together at the same time, so I am going to be busy with castings here for the next little while. But the thing is, because I'm in the garage, because we're in the dead of winter here, it's not the perfect temperature in here to dry this stuff out. Once I get the worms out, I might just take the trays in the house to speed up the drying process, and I can start sifting. But the key is I got to get all the worms out of these mortar trays. So thanks for watching, and we will be back with the 360. And if you like, hit that like button and subscribe. Talk to you later. Welcome back, everybody. So we got the 360 out here, and first thing I noticed is I got some black gnats in here. These things are driving me crazy. So we'll have to get rid of those buggers. So anyhow, this top bin on my 360 is going to be harvested very soon. As I'd mentioned in the previous section, I've got a whole bunch of bins maturing at the same time, so I am going to be one busy fella. I do have a vermibag max. I am going to be going to that with the worms that I pull out. And then I don't have as many bins. So we're going to just kind of turn this over. You can see I still got the peas sprouting in here from the raw vegetables that I tossed in. And like I say, this is coming close. There's a pea there. They're actually hard now, and they're sprouting. Crazy. So let's go over to this side here before we go into the middle where I put that pumpkin. Yeah, really nice castings in here. Not a lot of work room for work in here. Lots of worms, lots of worms. It'll be easy to bait out this tower because I'll just use one of the empty trays and use the light method, and they'll just go into the bin below that I've been inoculating. They are down there already. We have, I think this is a sweet potato, which is still not broken down in any way. So the pumpkin I put right here in the middle. So let's go down and pull this up. And look at this. Look at the worms in here. Now that is a nice worm ball. And if we flip it over, that's basically all that's left. But that's all worms. I'm very impressed. So I think I'm going to give them another feeding today, because that's basically just about all gone. And I do have a lot of worms in here, otherwise I wouldn't feed them for a few more days. So I think what we're going to do is just go off to the side here in the middle, bring this down, and we have another sweet potato skin. I'm having a real problem with my potato skins. I think I'll stick to pureeing. Yeah, lots of skins. So we'll bury those here shortly. So we're going to go in the middle, but against the side here. And I'm going to get some paper. A couple good handfuls for the bottom. And it's just cross-cut envelopes, newspaper. I like the cross-cut because it's nice to handle. Cardboard I'll save for when I get into my vermibag. So we'll push this down a little bit here. And again, as in the previous video, I have these pureed blocks of all kinds of fruit and veggies in here. And I think we'll give them 2. And then we're going to give them some grit. So I'm going to be a busy person in the new year with getting all these worms out of different bins, and then the sifting part comes, and then the storage, and get things ready for spring. So we've got the coffee in there. See if I can find a coffee filter to lay on top so I know the area I fed this time. We'll throw a little bit more paper. Maybe what I'll do is I'll throw these potato skins right on top. Maybe they'll finally get the hint I want this stuff broken down. Still got a pea shell here that I've broken up. Some cardboard paper. Throw that in there. And some more paper on top. Coffee filter on top. So the next time we check, that's going to tell me that's the area for that feeding there. So if you liked the videos, give us a thumbs up. And if you're new to watching, hit that subscribe button. Have yourselves a great day.